The first step to taking care of soil in your own garden is gaining a basic understanding of the state of the soil. Our goal today is to show you how accessible learning how to do a simple soil analysis can be by using your 4 senses. After watching this video, we encourage you to take a look at the soil blog on our website, where you can find more information and resources on how to develop a healthy soil ecosystem in your own garden. Color may be the first thing you notice when you look at the soil in your own garden. Dark brown color is a sign of healthy organic matter-rich soil like the one we have here, whereas a gray-toned color is a sign of soil with not enough drainage or nutrients. Red-toned soil is a sign of rich iron levels. Look for signs of life such as earthworms, pillbugs, or fungi. Also, look for soil aggregates, which are chunks of soil in various sizes. This means your soil has a good texture and sufficient water content. The next soil health test is smell. A neutral earthy smell is good. But if your soil has a sour or rotten smell, this may be due to poor water drainage or lack of air flowing through the soil. Whereas a chemical-like smell may be a sign that there is excessive fertilizers or lawn treatments in your soil. This next test is my favorite. Texture analysis is a fun way to determine the structure and category of soil you have. Scientists often use a soil texture flowchart like this one to guide them to what category of soil texture they're looking at. Let's walk through an example with some soil from the Botanical Gardens food garden. First, put a small amount of soil in the palm of your hand and add a few drops of water. Mix the soil and water together in your hand to break up any chunks or aggregates. The first guiding question is, does the soil stay in a ball when squeezed? Here we can see it does. Next, does it emerge into a ribbon shape when squeezed in your hand? Here we can see it also does that. How long is the ribbon? You can measure it with a measuring tape. The last test is to take a tiny bit of soil and place it in your palm. Then add a lot of water and rub it between your fingers. Here you can feel how gritty or smooth the soil is. Based on these tests, you can follow the path on the flowchart to determine the texture class your soil is. Based on these tests that we did, we have a loam soil here in the food garden. Out of these various categories, loam soil is the most ideal for growing plants. It clumps enough to provide space for air and water to travel through the soil, but also holds onto enough water that the plants have something to drink. Another indicator of soil health is soil porosity. Listen for a faint hissing or popping sound when adding water to dry soil. This indicates that there are spaces for air and water to flow. Now that you've gotten to know the soil in your own garden, and if you want to improve the health of the soil, more information and resources are outlined in our co-authored blog on our website.